Well, Pat, I gotta say, here in the United States, you're my hero. Your number one fan. Uh, I don't think I've ever seen any of your stand-up routine, but I bet it was pretty funny. I can just see it now. You have such good delivery. I totally agree with that. Absolutely, 100%. Everything you said. I just can't believe the Britons gotten so lackadaisical about this. I'm amazed. I really am. But then you got to remember too, you're from the country that had a king that decided to start his own religion because he didn't like the way he was being treated by the Pope. Remember Henry VIII? He started that. It's called Anglican now. I think. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, no, let's just make one up so I can go ahead and get divorced. I got a big kick out of that one. And we got oh man, oh here in the States, it's getting really strange. You got the Catholic, the the Pope's favorite son, I guess, whatever the head cardinal, the head exorcist even says, what's it say that the devil resides in the Vatican. It's like, okay, well, I've known that for a long time anyway. That's not news to me. Yes, I went to Catholic school first 4.5, 5 years until I asked the story about Jesus and how he came upon that wedding, and the host of the wedding says, Jesus, we have only water. We have no more wine for a wedding. What are we going to do? Jesus, being the Son of God, naturally would know all about alcohol, all about it, right? Yet, according to the book, the Bible, he turns the water into wine for all those alcoholics out there. They can get drunker and drunker and drunker. And does he care? No, he even joins in the party. Here, let me be bartender for a while. He says, dude, love the hair, right? Oh my God, there's so many goofy things out here. And it's like Abraham comes upon Abraham. I think he was schizophrenic, Pat. Abraham was schizophrenic. He comes upon this angel supposedly who tells him that God says, we'd like you to sacrifice your son. Sorry, but Dr. Bigman, my cat, is down here digging it. Anyway, he says, I'd like you to, in order to prove that you love me and that you understand that I'm God, I'd like you to sacrifice your son. And Abraham, being a good, well, he's not a Christian yet, being a good pagan, I guess, decides to do it. Of course, takes them to the altar, lights, I guess, an altar fire or whatever, tells his son to lay down, and his son says, but Dad, what the fuck? What are we doing here? I don't know if I like this. Dad says, don't worry, the Lord God says this is what I'm supposed to do. And of course, the son just, you know, goes along with it and says, oh, yeah, that answers everything. These people. So he lays down, and just as Abraham's getting ready to gut the poor kid, he was going to do it. Some angel stays his hand and says, never mind, stop. It was just a test. What we really want you to do is we want you to take your son and his sons and your slaves and their sons and your son's son's sons and everybody down to cut off a piece of your penis when you're a baby. Uh, what? Excuse me? Did you actually say you want me to cut off? Why would you want me to do that again? To prove I love? How come I can't just say I love you, God, and because you know everything? How come I can't just do that? Oh no 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 no! You gotta cut off a piece of your baby boy's penis. Okay. Well, God, listen. I think we're gonna have to talk about this. No, no. He goes ahead and does it, of course, because now everybody, even Catholics, you dumbasses, are giving the kids circumcision. Because Now, the Jews have insidiously slid it into the medical journals and shit and acted like it's necessary to cut off a piece of your prepuce foreskin. Excuse me? None of my brothers are circumcised. I mean, all my brothers are. I'm not. I'm whole. Man, I don't have to use any lubrication or nothing. Okay, we're past that. I'm just saying. It's another one of those goofy ass rules. But, and this is really the point I'm trying to make. You can't drag your kid into a church someplace and let some guy on a pedestal threaten him with eternal fire and damnation. That's bad. And being a Christian, you obviously don't know right from wrong. Why? Why? Well, because you think it all comes from God. So if it all comes from God, you don't know anything about it until it's done. You don't know right from wrong. I'm sorry. It's scaring me to death, though, because you have no idea that it's wrong to kill somebody. You have no idea it's wrong to kick a puppy. You're a freaking nature, you Christians. You guys don't know if it's right from wrong. We do. I know it's a pretty bad thing to kill somebody, steal, covet, or any of that other stuff. All of it. I know that's a bad thing. And I also know it's good to love. It's good to say thank you and please. Man, all that stuff is good. So what's the deal? Why do y'all think it has to be so deity? Why do you have to have a magician in your life, a superhero that does nothing but tell you how he's going to punish you every time you turn around? None of us get it. We don't get it. We're all lost out here wondering why y'all want to be controlled like that. I mean, you have to want that. It's like people getting stuck in places like cults like Scientology. Perfectly healthy adults getting sucked into some cult. Why? Well, because they're delusional in the first place and looking for some god to get them out of the rut they're in or to help them get through their life or maybe some magic human help. So they get sucked into some cult. Well, if you weren't trying to believe in a fucking god in the first place, none of that would happen. So serves you right. All y'all suing Scientology and all that shit, don't tell me you didn't hear about Xenu and all that. They tell you all that stuff because I went in, I took the test, I know all about that stuff, and I'm not even a member. So don't tell me y'all didn't know. You knew. You fell for it. Serves you right. I'm out of here. This is Gerald Reynolds, Portland, Oregon. And I've had my say for about a few things. I hope you listened, and we'll get together again sometime, okay? Good night. And it is 10:43 p.m. So, whoa. That's good. Good night, everybody.